The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
Thank you, Carl. It's not much, but it's just some better brakes. And it's good for the race. So, welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. There we go, there's our comparison to the Renaults, to the Force Indias, to the Aston Martin, Red Bulls, the Ferrari, Sauber, McLaren, Toro Rosso. Look at down the bottom there, there's Mercedes. Who'd have thunk that, eh? So the part we got was this part. And that's going to help us out massively. So what I want to do now, I want to concentrate on the engine, see if we can get the engine upgraded, so we can get these two perhaps this weekend, and then they come in, would you believe it, they come in for Azerbaijan, as if we needed more engine power already. We'll get these for Azerbaijan. Oh dear. I suppose we need to concentrate on the wing as well, because we've got to get a better aero package than Aston Martin. That we got to do. Take a look at your points after one. There we go. After one race, we are leading the championship from our teammate Lance Stroll. Then Charles Leclerc, Brendan Hartley, Sergio Perez, Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Esteban Ocon, Fernando Alonso and Nico Hulkenberg, your only point scorers at present. And in the constructors, we're miles ahead of Sauber. Nice fight between Sauber, Force India and Toro Rosso for second. Then Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, Renault and the Mercedes and Haas teams yet to score. So all in all, it's looking good for us, and we're going on to a circuit where our engine power should show through. So we'll head off and get practiced for Bahrain, and then we will see you for qualifying.
Cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready, as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions, so any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature, who can hit their apexes. No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
Okie dokie. So, let's make sure I've got the right setup on. Yep, perfect. So let's do this. Now, the setup I was using, I did have to make an adjustment to it, because we discovered an issue with the setup, but we made one Hail Mary change in practice 3 and it worked out an absolute peach. Oh, a bit wide into turn 1, that'll cost us a little bit, and then we got to weak it through turn 2 and 3 on the way to 4. This is a sort of section I'm pretty strong in, turn 6. Oh, it's going to run wide. It's going to be fine though. Who was that with the fastest lap? Sergio. I feel like they're going to be the big challenges this weekend is Force India. As we weak it into turn 10, that was not helpful. Then again, another corner. Well, we're 2/10 faster than Sergio, which is good. I reckon if we can get in the 26s, that's going to be good enough to sit the rear end down in the rest of the session, even though this car is tight as hell. 27.0.
Fantastic. That was the fast.
I reckon that's a good lap. We'll take. And then, bloody hell, Ocon's OP'd. 24.5. Ouch. Oh, we're slipping down the order. Yeah, you got to, haven't you?
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:27.0.
You got to, you can't take that risk. There was a few places where we did tighten up, so we can see if we can help ourselves out here. We're on the bubble in 14th. Good exit out the last corner now. Everything into this lap. There you go, easily make up 2/10 right there, 3/10, 4/10, keep it going. We're still 4/10 up, 5/10 now. And I know I weaked it a bit into this corner. There you go, that's better. I reckon we're gonna jump ourselves up the ladder here. Out of the danger zone as well. As long as we don't mess up. That turn, no, we're good. No, we're good, come on. Oh, you're gonna tighten up now, aren't you? Out of the last corner, to the line, and that's good enough. Good enough. Can't believe Ocon OP'd. Bloody hell, 24.5, 24.9s. Wow. That's bad. So who do we lose out of that session? We lose Bottas, Magnussen, Gasly, Hartley and Vettel. I think that all says all it needs to say, doesn't it? We'll head on to Q2 then. So here we go, Q2. Now, I'm going to do my first lap on the soft. I want to see if we can get a good lap in on the soft. Maybe run it in for a couple of laps. And then see where we go from there. But I'm not entirely confident in the soft tyre around here. But we'll see what happens. We come out the last corner. There we go. Didn't want to turn into the first corner, did you? But we're good. We're good enough. Now through 4, coming up to 5 is barely there. 6, into 6, get the exit of 7 right, that's lovely. Now into 8. Lovely. This all feels good now. This feels good. We're going to beat that lap by Stoffel. Into turn 10. Got the DRS wide open. We might beat that lap by Sainz. See if we can beat that lap by Kimi. Yeah. Oh, the car twitched. The car twitched and we're neither what? Faster or slower than Kimi? Are we going to set the exact same time on the softs? As Kimi Raikkonen on the super softs? In fact, we're going to beat them. Let's go one more. Let's go one more like we promised. Can we make one more? Oh, we may not make it. We may not make it. I don't think I filled it. Oh, we might make it. It'd be close.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
It's going to be mighty close, I tell you. As Raikkonen sets the fastest lap. And then we weaked it. Oh well. I want to see if that lap on the softs gets us into the show. It puts us 6th at the moment. We're what? Probably got to worry about Ocon. Hamilton absolutely blitzes us time.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 26.9.
And Hamilton's also on the softs. I think we're... I wanted to say we're comfortable. Jesus, we're on the double again. God, I wish they wouldn't do that. I really wish they wouldn't do that, man. Anyway, we lose out of that session. Stoffel Van Dorn, Marcus Ericsson, Fernando Alonso, Roman Grosjean and Max Verstappen. So now we go on to Q3. Who are we on the softs with? Hamilton's on the softs with us, isn't he? Yeah. That's going to be interesting tomorrow. So here we go. Now then, first things first. We got what? 2 sets. Let's use them. Use them wisely. If we can come out of this with the pole, I'll take that. But it's going to be pretty close. So that's the last corner. Got the DRS open. I don't know who that is in front of me. It could be Lance. Could be Lance. I don't know if it is or not. Ooh, if it is, we're pretty close to each other. looking pretty good. We are gaining on Lance, it looks like, as Danny Rick sets the fastest lap. Oh, come on, turn! You heifer! You absolute heifer! Leclerc sets the fastest lap. Oh, we had to really get out of the throttle then. It wanted to go wide on us. We're still half a second faster than Kimi Raikkonen. Although I think Perez might have something to say about that. Lance may have something to say about that as well. Come on, to the line. 26.3.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
26.3. And that could be improved. We'll get them ready. We'll get them ready, I think. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll go now. Let's go now. Yeah, I definitely saw some places we could improve, so 26.3 could be a 25 something. I'm hoping. It could be even better. So let's go.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
There was your problem. Yeah. But we're not too far away. Only a 10. Only a 10th away if we can improve on that. And we did lose a chunk of time in this hairpin coming up. There's your chunk of time. And I think we lost some time in this corner as well. As we set the fastest middle sector, 4/10 up. You know that 25 I was after?
You've just put in the fastest.
That's pole. That's pole. That's not pole.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top 3 are Hamilton, Poole and Kimi Raikkonen. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
But it is the front row of the grid, and we will gladly take that. So, yeah, let's go to the race and let's see what happens, shall we? That's Stroll beat. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you, Lance. Interesting. And we should get 600 plus another 250 off Kimi, 800. Ooh, I tell you what, we're going to be close to buying some engine stuff, I think.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
I agree, Emma. More of the same in the race. Are we going to be close to buying the engine stuff? Let's have a look. 12.16. Well, they're going to be nowhere near. We'll probably be closer to getting aero upgrades. Well, actually, we could buy that. And what can we do for the chassis? We can't do anything for the chassis. Even though we need to. We know we need to. Okay then. So, yeah. We're just having a good old... that's coming for the next race, isn't it? Is that coming for China? No, that's coming for Azerbaijan. So really, if we can get some, good. We can get some from Azerbaijan. We'll have to think. Right. Okay. The guys around you are looking to pounce any mistake. Yeah, they will do. I know they will. So objective: finish 4th. Let's see if we can finish 4th.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1 of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to ask you about Valtteri Bottas. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Paul completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Ocon, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Perez and Carlos Sainz, Van Dorn, Ericsson, Fernando Alonso and Verstappen, Grosjean, Vettel, Brendan Hartley and Pierre Gasly. Magnussen and Valtteri Bottas starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
You want a top 10, I want something else. Now, that's interesting. I think we took the life out of our tyres too much yesterday. But I'm hoping we can do something right. So 105 difficulty. Let's have a race down into the first corner, shall we? It didn't hold us very long. Lights out, away we go. Hamilton's got a good start. So's Raikkonen. So's Ocon. So's Leclerc. Oh, excuse you, coming through. Thank you. I don't know if they'll allow me to keep that, but I should keep that. So, there we go. So Ocon's now second.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
You know, if, Esteban, you wouldn't mind fighting with Kimi over there? That'll do me the world of good. But it doesn't look like Ocon's going to go away anytime soon. So out the last corner, here we go. I think we're going to be side by side with Esteban Ocon into the first corner. Come on then, Esteban, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're not going to do a lot, are you? Oh, give it. Esteban got a run. Didn't see that run till late. Right, get back over there. He's going to be lethal when the DRS is activated then. Is young Esteban. Young Esteban who doesn't have a drive for next season. We're certainly getting a good run out of the turn 10 hairpin. Let's see if we can get him out of my sight. Come on. No. He's like that zit is Esteban. He won't go away. You gotta watch Kimi Räikkönen. In fact, look at the run Ocon's got.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available. Ocon has just set the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, but Ocon's not taken the lead. Yeah, go fight Räikkönen. He's a better fight for you than me. I mean, after all, we are the defending race winner. Ocon might have DRS in a minute. I think he will anyway. We just gotta hope. Well, he will, but I don't think this straight's big enough to accommodate him. So we're dropping Räikkönen. He's fighting with Stroll.
You are derating. Lower the ERS deployment mode before you hit your deployment limit.
Oh, here comes Esteban. He is absolutely OPing. As far as
gap to teammate behind is 1.9 seconds. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive delta.
Wow, Kimi's out the race.
Okay, some information on Räikkönen. They're retiring from the race.
That's big. If Kimi's out the race, that's big.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Yeah, I'm trying to reduce my pace, buddy, but they're not making it easy for me.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
I think we caught Ocon napping.
Green flag.
Caught Ocon napping there a little bit. That should also really, in theory, help the tyres out that half a lap of VSC. As here comes Esteban Ocon again. That's going to be the title of this video. Here comes Ocon again. There goes Ocon again. Oh dear me. Must be nice living with Why is Ocon falling back? Or has his tyres gone kaput? I'm hoping his tyres have gone kaput. Or is it possible...
Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre wear right now. You should have good grip for a while yet.
Is it possible that he did what we're going to term as a Perez? He drove into the back of me. Going into the first corner. Well, he's out of DRS range, which is brilliant. If anyone's going to have him, I think Stroll's going to have Ocon. In fact, Ocon's pitting, Stroll's pitting, Leclerc's pitting.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs. Lance is in the pits.
The only one that hasn't pitted is Marcus Ericsson, if you can believe that. Now they're going to have 2 laps of undercut on me, so I've got to just pump in fastens. Well, as fast as I can, shall we say. Fast as I can and hope they've come out in traffic. And if not, oh boy, are we going to come out in traffic. Some wise ass is saying, come in now, get the mediums on.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
That would be a great idea. But I don't know how viable that idea is, if I'm being honest. So this is the lap where the grip runs out. I think Ericsson's pitted, so Hamilton's now in second place. This is where you check, you rejoin 8. Shall I tell you what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a pink car. Now we rejoin 5th. I'm looking for a pink car. In fact, that pink car is Ocon. Or is that Perez? Now we're rejoining 6th. Christ, we're going to be behind Stroll and Ocon. Nope, we're going to be just behind Ocon now. No, now Stroll.
In this lap, push now.
No, just Ocon. I don't know what, who we're going to be behind really, to be honest. Hamilton's not pitted yet, as Grosjean. I think Grosjean's pitted. Ocon sets the fastest lap. Jesus Christ. Now we're going to be 4th. In fact, yeah, look who's 3rd. Esteban Ocon. We're going to have to absolutely muller. In fact, it might be so bad that we're behind Stroll. I hope we're not behind Stroll, because then team orders will apply. So let's go in for,
Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit.
Yes,
We'll be
I'll
penalised
remember
if
the
we
speed
exceed
limit,
it.
don't
Keep
worry.
that in mind as you approach.
You just remember to do your job. You do your job, I'll do my job. In fact, now we're going to lose another position. There we go. Got it slowed down nice enough. Now, here comes Hamilton. Where will we come out?
Exit now.
Where do we come out? It's so agonising. Where's Ocon? Here's Ocon.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Did we lose out to Ricardo? How did we lose out to Ricardo? Great question. How did we lose out to Ricardo? But now we're on the alternate tyre. So hopefully the grip shouldn't be there for them, but the grip will be there for me. Here comes Stroll though. There goes Stroll. So what, we lost out to Ricardo, how did we lose out to Ricardo? He was nowhere.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, good for the 5 laps of fuel. So we've got the
The
beat
gap
of the
to the car
Stroll.
ahead is 2.0 seconds.
We've got the beating of... Well, Perez is now in that position. We've got to get past Danny Rick. I don't think we'll catch Ocon unless Ocon has a big, massive problem. I'd like to represent a good investment in beating Danny Rick as we go very wide. Turn number 7.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
Oh dear. I should have gone a lap earlier and gone on the mediums. That way I'd have known I made it. Oh, where are you going? How can you say I've exceeded track limits when I really didn't? We're just not gaining on... well, I'll tell you what. You know, I said I wasn't gaining on Ricardo. I don't think Ocon's holding Ricardo away. If that is a problem, here comes Stroll. He's just walking, cruising right up to the back of me. And I don't mean as in a small one, I mean a proper cruise. Must be nice to have all that power. I think Ricardo's catching Ocon here. And if that fight gets tasty, we could end up with the race victory. But that's got to get tasty first. We're 3 seconds behind Ricciardo. Yeah, I swear he's gaining on Ocon.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
There's well, I think we're holding off Lance this lap, definitely. Verstappen sets the fastest lap. Where have these Red Bulls come from? But not even I know where these Red Bulls have come from. I don't know what the gap is, but I'm pretty sure he's practically on the back bumper of him. Speaking of practically on the back bumper, must be nice having all that power there, teammate. We can't get close to Ricciardo. In fact, Ricciardo sets the fastest lap. Here comes Stroll.
The gap to the leader is 4.5 seconds.
We'll take the podium back there, buddy. Thank you. You go play Perez a little bit. We wish we were right up with Ocon and Ricciardo here, because that fight's going to get tasty in a second. There's part of me that actually don't mind if Ricciardo wins this race. Oh God, 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 get back, get back.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
I think that was our tyres disappearing. I don't understand how. I tell you what, Ricciardo's going to take the race lead in a second. And if he does, I want to be interested. Here comes Stroll again. The Williams are fighting.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
The Williams are fighting, and I'll just take my podium back there, buddy. Ricciardo didn't get past Ocon.
Nice move. Good job.
I think our tyre strat was wrong this weekend. But we'll come away with the team objective, which is the important thing. Look at that, Ricciardo's right on the back of Esteban's bumper. We give it the old power slide through. I can't remember which corner that is. It's one of them. Lance has settled for 4th place. So Ocon's going to win the Grand Prix for Force India. We're going to come home, bring it in Well, I hope we're going to bring it in third. Yes.
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
Not bad. Not bad at all there.
A great win then for the Force India team today.
Excuse me.
So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves
That'll be
apart
that
from the
pace.
pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. We could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Force India have really come a long, long way in this sport, and what a special race this was to see them earn that top spot.
He's happy. And so we champagne.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Poole increases their championship lead. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I'm going to say Brendan Hartley. It was probably one of his best drives this season, and I was thoroughly impressed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Yes, Esteban Ocon with the race victory. For Force India, Daniel Ricciardo, then myself, Lance Stroll. So it's a 1-3-4 for Williams. Perez got some points for Force India. Then Hulkenberg, Leclerc, Ericsson, Hamilton and Sainz. And tough luck on Kimi. I think if Kimi hadn't retired, we'd have been fourth. Because Kimi was on it. But yeah, that's all good. So let's head to see Claire and see what she has to make of that race. Hello, Claire.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Yeah, I was like an idiot magnet today.
Your battle got a bit heated, didn't it? Appreciate your time.
But let's just remember, I'm not the reason Raikkonen retired. He retired because his engine's naff. And that's Kimi Raikkonen beat. Good. 600 points. We'll take it.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
Yeah, don't neglect
You hit
their
your last
R&D.
team goal. Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract.
Okay, let's see what we can buy. Well, I think it's fair to say that I think we should be concentrating on the aero. So, if we get that for Azerbaijan, but get this for China, I reckon that's a good piece of business. That would move us up. That would massively put us ahead of Aston Martin in the aero stakes. We then just got to concentrate on being better than Force India and McLaren in the chassis department. Not that that happens. We're best in engine. So, see, look at this. Force India are nowhere in engine. And nor Aston Martin. So how the hell did both of them teams beat me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable how that was allowed to happen. Let's have a look here. Here we go. Let's see. Well, we still got people here yet to score. But I think it's mainly the scrubs at the back. So we're still leading the championships, which is good. But, well, we increased our lead over Lance Stroll. That's good. But I reckon them Force Indias are going to be on our case the whole season. But it's time to go on to China next. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that video. I certainly enjoyed that race. And we shall see you around Shanghai. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you next time.